So today we'll be covering part 1, the wudu, before rinsing your mouth. Now step 4, the nose. You see him take some water into his right hand and he gently inhales it up into it. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Iqra Academy. We're very pleased to present our new Getting Ready for Prayer series. Getting ready for prayer is tricky for some and easy for others. But simple or challenging, that's okay. That's why we're here to explain, inshallah. So in today's video, there's 5 acts, 5 prerequisites we need to fulfill before we begin the prayer. So today, we'll be covering part 1, the wudu. To make your life easy, I've attached a PDF in the description with a simple summarized version of the video. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. So step 1, the intention and Bismillah. So you begin with the intention. Now the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. The basis of all actions is the intention. For adults, simply saying the Bismillah is fine. If you still want to say the intention, that's fine as well. For children, it's a bit different. As most don't understand why they're doing the wudu, it's advised that they say Bismillah and also the intention. So something like Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, I'm performing wudu so I can pray Quran, pray wudu. Now, my little brother, he's made a video of him performing the wudu. Inshallah, he'll be performing it, I'll be explaining it. So istanja is done before the wudu. Step number 2, the hands. So you see him come in, he'll unbutton his sleeves and take off the socks. Pretty simple. Now he's taking off his socks as well. Of course, when you go to do your wudu, you don't want to be a nuisance to other people, so put it to the side, the socks. Now step 3. This is where he washes his hands. Make sure you use soap. Of course, when you're washing your hands, make sure you get in between the fingers as well. Make sure they're not dry. So step 3, the mouth. Now he's rinsing and gargling his mouth 3 times. So if you use the siwak, if you use the miswak, you would usually use this before rinsing your mouth. Now step 4, the nose. You see him take some water into his right hand and he gently inhales it up into his nostrils. Then he cleans the inside of his nose with his little left finger. He does this 3 times. And that's him done. Now step 5, the face. So when he's washing the face, you need to make sure that all areas of the face are covered. So covering from the right earlobe to the left, from the top of the forehead to your chin. Now for those people with the beard, they need to do hilal. So wipe through the beard as he does with his beard. Now step 6, the arms. Usually what would happen is you'd put some water in your palm and then you'd pour the water onto your forearm and then rub it with the other hand. Or you can use Adnan's technique where he passes the arm under the tap, then he rubs his arm. Of course, you need to include your elbow. Your elbow has to be included in this. Now, step 7, the Masa. Using 3 of his fingers, he wipes over his head, then he goes onto his neck and now his ears. So let's pause there for a second. So when he does the Masa, you see him first starting off with the 3 fingers. Pour a little bit, you soak it underneath the water. After soaking it underneath the water, you wipe over your head. You don't soak your head. You just wipe over your head. And then he goes around his neck, and then he takes out what I call the claws. So you have your thumb and you have your index finger. So you take your index finger and you put the index finger inside your ear, and the thumb should be underneath the earlobe, behind the earlobe, not underneath, behind the earlobe. And then you move it up and down. And that's why I call the claw. Now on to step 8. Now he's washing both of his feet. Again, you have to include the ankle and make sure you wipe in between the toes. Usually kids, even adults, miss it out. Step 9. After these acts, you dry yourself off. Then you recite the dua at the end. And I would recommend learning the dua as well. Inshallah, Maulana Abbas will be reciting, so coming out soon. This completes the wudu. I hope you have a better understanding of wudu, inshallah. If you're still struggling, then drop a comment down below and we'll get back to you. Jazakallah khair. And also don't forget to share this with your family and friends, as is a form of sadaqah for me and a form of sadaqah for you. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.